back Game Bears for some more Kirby's Triple Deluxe. Kirby's Triple Deluxe, Kirby's Planet. Return to Dreamland Deluxe, that is what I meant to say. And we are here at level 3, the Onion Oceans. Now let us see what we have in store today. It's stage 1, and hey, it looks like our little cart, Waddle Dee, is here now. But stage 1, let us begin. Now we started on a nice little beach. This is a nice little area, not my favorite in this part of Popstar. I think that goes to World 4, and we'll know what that is soon enough. And hey, time to get the worst ability ever created. The boring old parasol. Though we all know it is pretty indestructible from above, which I guess is part of its gimmick. This level seems to be kinda tailor-made for it even. Well, maybe not tailor-made, but definitely made well for it. Yeah, we just wait for the shots to stop shooting and get those stars. Easy peasy, nice little start there. Hey, now here's what we need. Chili, the ice ability. Now, as I've stated back in episode 1 with the spark ability, if these things had Pokemon tears, ice would probably be, I don't know, what, RU? Hey, Cloud, how you doing? Either RU or maybe UU at high, like under UU, I'd argue. I'll probably put the ice in the beats here. It's a fun enough ability to use. But besides that point, it's okay. There are better abilities out there in my opinion. But just like water, it cools hot rocks, which is excellent. It makes me wonder why those things are in the middle of a freaking beach, but yeah. Hey, we're all enjoying our weekend, Cloud. I get it, you just woke up. I've been awake for a little bit now, but other than that. Oh, wait a minute. That enemy right there. That coconut head looking enemy. Let me go back for a sec. Because this enemy gives you the bomb ability. And bomb's definitely a lot better in this game than it was in previous games. From the original. I mean, where you can actually drop, well, you could do that in like Superstar Ultra where you could drop bombs. You can angle them, or you can even go bowling with it. Which I think I already showed that before, so fuck it, I'm showing it again. Alright, and we just see this little cinematic. That's a reference to, I forgot which Kirby game. I'd like to say Superstar, maybe? That's a reference to? Whatever, alright, the game wants me to use Parasol. I'm gonna use Parasol. And let's just slowly float. Kirby, don't fall like that, man. And I like how the game kind of gives you blocks you can land on in case you decided not to use Parasol. That's nice. Hold up a minute, let me try to land on one of these and go back up there. Good thing I can infinitely hover. Unlike in Forgotten Land, which it's like that for a reason. I could have gotten the beam ability there, but guess the game don't want me to have that. And there's our downward attack, which we can use to cause devastation way above us. And I think infinitely, too. But wait, no, get up there. I need that. Alright, apparently there's no energy sphere in here. It's just some stars, and that's it. That's all it seems to be. Alright, these fish enemies, not hard to deal with. Just blow them once, and that's all you need to do. Now these, actually, fun fact about these turtle enemies here. I don't know their name, but there's actually an unused, or an early design, I should say, for them back when this game was being developed on the Wii. Where they don't have their little blue cap, their eye looks a little different, and all that stuff. Alright, and we have ourselves the Twister ability again. Okay, what's the point of putting that Twister enemy there if you're just gonna have the copy essence sitting there? There's just no point. Alright, I haven't found any energy spheres yet, and that's bothering me a little bit. Huh, I don't think that sideways Twister attack was in the original. It might have been, and I just don't remember. I should go play the original after this, honestly. Oh, wait. Oh, now here's a new power. Because this game introduces another new ability that wasn't in the original. The Mecha ability. Which I'd like to argue is probably just going to be a discount jet. But it might not be, actually. Already seems like it has a moveset. This seems like an ability that should have been introduced in Planet Robobot. It would fit right in. Instead of, like, Poison or Doctor. Now, I wonder what those enemies are called. And too bad I can't use any mechanized jets underwater. Why, man? I'm a literal Gundam suit as a Kirby character. Alright, there's no secrets up here, it looks like. That's a little sad. Now, get the turtle out of here, the unused turtle. And I guess the game wants me to float this way instead of taking out each of those individually. I feel like I missed an energy sphere. I might have. Alright, now here's another new ability that was introduced in this game. The spear ability. It's kind of like Bandana D's when he, well, actually this was the game I believe that gave him the spear, if I remember correctly. Because I don't think any games before the original had him with a spear. This is the first game. How ironic is that? The first game that introduces the spear is also when Bandana D gets his signature weapon. So, multiple things you could do with this. I wonder if it has the triple throw that Triple Deluxe has. Yes, it does, because I don't think that was in the original. And one fun fact, you can fly with like a helicopter with this thing, only it looks like the spear doesn't spin as fast as it did in the original, making it look a little lame. And you can actually use it underwater, too. It's one of the few copy abilities you can use underwater, along with Sword and Hammer. And kind of water, if that makes sense. Now, let me do this, and let's get a whip. Kirby and a Jones, if that makes any sense. Alright, and once it's hit this, and that should lead us to an energy sphere, or at least a secret room with an energy sphere. Okay. Now, I gotta press these carefully. Which is better, you know what, it's better if we do it this way. Just run up like this. That's all. Nothing elaborate. And we get our gear. Hopefully that's the first one in stage. Yes, it is. Alright, good. I didn't miss one. Just went that most of that stage without seeing an energy sphere, so got a little worried there. Alright, onward. Get rid of this. Give me the ice ability. Our B rank ability over here. Well, better a B than a C, they say. And I can even freeze those in a very weird hitbox type situation. Alright, you know what? Just curious, see if there's any weird secret. Yeah, no, there isn't. Okay. Just wasting time. Let's go up here, go up here, go up here. Yes, a super ability. Perfect. So I don't have to worry about any of those energy spheres being lost, because this stage introduces yet another super ability that we have not seen yet. We'll see it. Here we go. A super chili. And we have Snowball. Where Kirby literally turns into a giant snowball and rolls all over the place. On the Wii, you could even turn the remote over and over, or shake the remote over and over again, which you can do the same with the Joy-Cons. And the more he does that, the bigger he gets. A literal snowball effect, and I love that. Yeah, I love all the added detail added in this that wasn't in the original. That's just... And you even jump as this, too. Alright, didn't get that whole thing going. Keep it moving. And break this ginormous sandcastle. That should be where our hidden stage is. Not yet. Alright, be back, Cloud. I missed a few enemies, but who cares? I believe this is what we have to destroy. Is it? Oh, yes it is. And now that is our special stage. And now just to leave no pieces unturned, I want to break this too. Alright, now let's get on in here and see what this stage has yet to offer. And bad frame rate. Yay, this is the first thing it offers. Alright, unlike previous levels, our little shadow, whatever you want to call this, is up above us rather than to the side. You don't have to use those blocks to break the bombs there. You can just do a little slide attack that's been in like every Kirby game, I think, since Superstar. But besides that, it's just better to do it this way. Alright, come on, we got a little race against time over here. We can't be lazying around right now. Alright, now we just jump past these Gordos, and one seems a little larger than the other, I don't remember that. And we go through a little water, which will definitely slow you down a little. Just a little, but not too much for it to be annoying. Okay. You're not a problem. Haha, look at me. Alright, a little risk versus reward to get that life there, not like it's really needed in this game. Look how many lives I freaking have. There's no such thing as a game over screen in this game. And pass that one. Goodbye. You know what I just realized, actually? It's the same thing in the original. There is no special stage. where you're outrunning or jumping away from that giant shadow wall. Because this one's coming down on you. There's not one that comes, like, goes up from the bottom of the screen. Kind of like what Super Mario Maker 2 allows you to do. Alright, sword ability is the better ability here. We're going to use this. And now I think, do we? No, it's still the Fire Sphere Doomer. We'll be seeing him a lot now. Alright, he's almost gone. Alright, he's gonna go into the background. And I didn't take any damage. Goodbye, Sphere Doomer. That was easy. And that's all the energy spheres for this stage. I'm really liking the way the background looks. That's awesome. Just a lot of fine detail that the original lacked. Alright, let's finish this stage. With the power of my sword. I'm gonna finish it actually with the mech ability. I'm really liking this. It's kind of odd that it's a beach that introduces these enemies, but whatever. Especially for a world that comes up later in the game. I get up there. In number 1. I could have sworn that was a lot harder on the Wii. Seriously. And Kirby's got a little fist that he doesn't even use. Alright, Whip Challenge unlocked. The 30 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the Whip Challenge. This is a special stage for one player. Yeah, look at that. He doesn't dash, he kind of floats. That's cool. And actually, there's a thing that, well, this game didn't introduce it, Superstar and Superstar Ultra did. Where you click the pause screen, you get some information about how to use your ability. This robotic armor is ready for launch. Zap, burn, and smash foes with your arms. Then prep your cannons and fire a fully charged blast. Alright, cannon blaster, a blaster cannon, charge blaster. Yeah, it allows you to see all the different button combinations you can do in order to perform different attacks, which is pretty awesome. And wow, this one's got a lot. Holy hell. I'd just rather see how it is as I go along. I can drop bombs. Ooh, that's awesome. And they can be used underwater. Bombs, you want them? They're yours, my friend. I'm not going to keep making those cringy memes. Alright, and it seems that most of this stage takes place underwater. I probably should have kept that sword ability, but nah. And apparently you can shoot water diagonally now. You couldn't do that in the original. Which makes it a little harder to aim. Kinda. Now, I want to see what is up here. Doesn't look like much. But a sword ability, but... You know what? This thing was Hone Edge before Hone Edge was cool. It looks like frickin' Hone Edge. And we got ourselves a new ticket. Alright, just keep cruising through the seas. To see... Ow. Why are you hitting me? I don't like being hit. And how does ice cream underwater? That makes a lot of sense, mate. And cherries underwater makes a little more sense, I guess, but not by much. Now I'm gonna see if there's any stones I'm missing or haven't turned or unturned. And funny, there's stones right over here. Alright, yeah, there's nothing. Let's just go. If you press the A button, you can actually swim a little faster, too. Get away from me, get away from me. Cool. Now let's just move on. We could get the leaf ability, but I don't actually. You know what they say, always get whatever abilities the game's trying to throw at you. And I should be able to switch to it down here. Alright, just in case the game wants me to use this to get something. Because if I remember correctly, that is the case in the original, but I could just be guessing. Leaf Whirlwind. Hey, sand ability. Because I believe there's a mid-boss here, actually. Could be wrong, but I think there is. Alright, now that dude back there, I want to showcase him. Because this dude gives you the crash ability. Now, you do this, you can do a normal explosion. However, you charge it up, you can cause a supernova explosion that kills everything on screen. Nothing will survive with that item. Or that weapon, I should say. Ability. I keep saying item, ability, whatever. Be careful, though. That can do a lot of damage if it hits you. Hey, here's our mid-boss. It's Kibble Blade, which is a stupid name because Sir Kibble is way better. If you couldn't guess, this man gives you the Cutter ability. And I like that Cutter having a mid-boss in this game is actually pretty nice. And this is before Cutter was honestly really good. Hey, Aaron, how you doing today? Now get in my mouth. We're gonna use the Cutter ability. We're doing all right. And we have ourselves an energy sphere down there that we shall not miss. And as I always say, anytime the game presents you with a mid-boss, always take the mid-boss's ability, so you can get any secrets that you might need to be doing. Like this energy sphere. And since we did a special stage the last stage, there isn't going to be one in this stage, so I better be careful about all the rest of the other three. Now, there's a sphere ability which can also cut those ropes. But we have Cutter for that, so who cares? It doesn't matter. Now, let's get rid of you first. You're pretty decent placement, I'd argue. If I were to critique this. And as a game design as is. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to need the bomb, though. Do we need it? Nah, there's no need. I don't think so. Alright, goodbye to you. Give me some more snacks, and I got a pineapple. I don't like pineapples. Pineapples suck. Alright, atop water. Any other secrets we're looking for? Alright, there is one right here. So, I'm gonna have to get rid of my Cutter ability in exchange to getting the spear ability. Alright, get that out of here. Eat this bee. Sectonia before Sectonia was ever a thing. Alright, and now present you a secret door. What will be in here? Our energy sphere. Which thankfully the enemies in this little part of the area are not hard to deal with. Though it seems like the game kind of wants you to get rid of them before you hit the bomb blocks. And alright, game. I grant you that wish. And I can take out literally two birds with one stone there. I mean, not literally. That's obviously not a bird, but still. You get what I mean. Also, Aaron, if you'd like to answer yesterday's question of the day, I recently hit 100 subs on YouTube. What do you think my 100 sub special should be, if you got any ideas? Since I'm having a hard time thinking of some ideas. And this is me or this Papa Bro Jr. looks a little large. He's a little big. Yeah, it seems like nobody knows. Alright, now here's another little item we can use, where you literally can jump on your enemies. And it really adds to platforming in a Kirby game. And it even makes you immune to spikes. It's kind of like the Guy armor in Mega Man X5, and I like that. But honestly, of all of Kirby's weapons or items or whatever you want to call them in this game, this has to be the most lethal. Just imagine getting stepped on by this thing. That's not going to be fun. And thankfully, the game gives me a second one, so let's use this. And you can even bounce on Gordos. Be very precise with your jumps, however. It can be very easy to miss, because if you fall off of this, well, you're screwed. I'm just wondering what I could do for that special celebration stream, because I don't really know. Alright, we destroy this, and that gives us a secret door. Alright, we don't need that anymore. That gives us our energy sphere, and we already get to another part of the stage. And now there's only one left in this stage that we need to worry about. Go deeper into the sea. Instead of journey to the center of the earth, it's journey to the center of the ocean. Maybe we'd actually learn more about our own goddamn ocean if they did that. I may or may not be jamming at those who don't know much about our ocean. Since we know more about space, you know what, let's not get into all that talk. We're playing Kirby here. Maybe Kirby already knows what's at the bottom of the ocean. I almost want to say, you know what? That might be the question of the day. What do you think is at the very bottom of the ocean? A little bit of an out there question for a Kirby stream, but screw it, it'll work. Alright, and there's our final energy sphere that I can literally get right here. Just gotta wait for Mr. Eel to move. And you're mine. That's all for this stage, folks. And some free cherries for my troubles. Alright, the game just debated me. Alright, and break my Joy-Con even more, why don't you? Well, the game didn't debate me. I knew the damn thing was there, but still. It was a cruel joke that I did not appreciate. That sounds like a good idea to me. I never before seen sea monster. I don't know, maybe it's a underwater dragon of some sort. Alright, and that's stage 2 completed. Alright, please put it in the comments if you have it. I'll take a look at it. Alright, what does stage 3 have to offer us? But before we do stage 3, hey, look at that, we unlocked the Copyability Room 2. The 35 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to Copyability Room 2. What am I doing? I want to talk to this man over here. Hello, Kirby. I've come all the way over here from a different world. You're a Waddle Dee. What fucking world would that be? Either that or Forgotten Lands world, that might be why. It's kind of weird having a future game that came way after the original be canon in this remake. It's a little surreal. But then again, the Pokemon games kind of do that. Take Ours, for example, with Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos being canon in day-old Hoenn before those regions even existed. But whatever. I'm from a fantastical... Yeah, cool. I think we already know all that. Just wanted to see what you had to offer. Stage 3, here we go. Alright, that's all fine. Please do put it in the comments on, to which we'll take a look at it. Alright, the game's telling me I have no choice but to go down here, so that's where we're going. And now let's use our fire ability. Something you can't use underwater. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, wait, I stand corrected. I'm kind of using fire underwater right now. And that makes no sense, but whatever. Wait a minute. That's going to be a recurring thing in this stage, isn't it? Missing things via a waterfall because you're moving so fast. No! Can I exit the stage? I can't exit it. I might have just missed something there. I knew it, and I just spoke it into existence too. Isn't that fun? Go through this water tunnel. Being careful here. It's a plague mech? Is it a machine that spreads a certain virus around? Or not a certain virus, just a little plague disease. Alright, come on. I want to go into that secret room. There we go. Alright, there's nothing much here but a free one-up. Not like I really need it, but we're getting it anyways. You can do this over and over again, actually. It's not all that big of a problem. You want to keep trying over and over again to hit it. That's what you can do. Oh, yes, there we are. And it allows you to go from above, too. And that's all that was in this stage. Ow. I didn't lose my fire ability, alright. Alright, now we want to go down here, just to get a few extra stars, because it's definitely leading us to a certain area. Is it? No, it's not. Probably not. Ow. And there goes my ability. Alright, now you want to memorize these little parts over here, because it can lead you to an energy sphere. Sphere, Spirit, Widows. Now let's take this beam ability. And if I remember correctly, we shall do this one. I think it only lets you do this once, if I remember correctly. And it led me to the enemy. Thankfully, it's that and not an energy sphere. Whatevs. Heck, had I had the spear ability, I could just cheat. But how could you guess which one it would give you to anyway, since it kind of switches around? And I think there's a mid-boss here, if I remember correctly. Alright, water. I want the water ability. Screw you, you're rude. Just rude. Alright, these little slug enemies don't really do much. They're kind of weak. Actually, those Mandragora-looking enemies over there. Hold up. Get that candy. This can give you the leaf ability as well. Quite a lot of things in this game give you this ability. And apparently leaves can't float in the water in this world. It's strange, they just disappear. Alright, here's our mid-boss I was talking about, and it's a new one. And his name is Moundo. Kind of similar to Blocky from Kirby Dreamland 3, actually, in the way he attacks. Just tries to flatten you, tries to run you over. Not really hard to beat him. And of course, I'm trying to move as I twirl, but the game won't let me for some reason. And he's down for the count. Don't accidentally kill him, thank you. We need the stone ability. Because there are some wooden stakes down here that we must flatten. Or actually, that's not the case. It gotta go down here. Alright, I didn't miss any energy spheres. Good. I always think I miss an energy sphere when I miss a certain secret like that. Ractus. Alright. And we slide down this water slope. Imagine that. You're just sitting on a slope and you get casually crushed by a rock. That can't be good. Alright, now here's a challenge that we've seen earlier in stage, and this time an energy sphere is at stake. Now, let's carefully look at this. It looks like the one to the left isn't the one to go for. Okay. You can always redo this trial and error style, I guess, but that's a bit of an issue. Alright, I don't think we should go for the left one. I'm gonna go for the far right one. Because there's no way the middle one could give us that. Okay, so far so good. No, I don't like that. Ooh, yes, come on. Yes, chose the right one, perfect. Don't have to redo this. Ractus. Alright, does that have like some sort of a meaning to it, perhaps? Like based on something, based on some sort of mythology? No, wait, I want to absorb the honage. Okay, we can't. Ow. That's bad. I just keep jumping over everything you see. You get the Maxim tomato and then a cherry right afterwards. I didn't really need it. But who cares? We got it, we got it. Ow. It's kind of annoying to do that when you're constantly trying to pop out of the frickin' water. Man, if I ever tried doing a damageless run into this game, oh boy. It gets doable, but in that part specifically, that could be anxiety-inducing. Shut up, I almost want to try that now. Can you beat Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe without taking damage? And you take damage, you have to reset the whole stage. But now we have ourselves a Monster Flame. Alright, for these dudes, I'm going to showcase this right here. They won't get damaged, even though it's freaky as they look, unless their mouths are open, exposing some barrel, I assume having gunpowder in it, despite there being no explosion effect for it. Alright. Move it down, and watch them cartoonishly fall apart. Alright, and these guys are angled like this for a reason, because you can actually, as I stated back in episode... for frick's sake. As I stated back in episode 1... Okay, I'm doing that too early. Oh my god, I'm sucking at it. Now, alright, you can actually change the direction of the dragon only a little bit, though. Not by much. Alright, we got ourselves a free ticket voucher as well. And it burns down those ropes. You don't even have to worry about killing all those Waddle Dees. They got flattened to death, and it's a little morbid. Maractus and Venom. Alright. Of all Pokemon, you chose Maractus? Alright, I thought that was going to close on me. But it didn't, thankfully. And the end of that. Just get these in here, get these in here. Alright, this man right here kind of looked like a Legend of Zelda boss. A little bit, at least. Alright, you just gotta wait for to hit that star mark on his head. And he literally melts. If you like Maractus, that's cool, actually. In my opinion, Maractus should be one of those Gen 5 months out to get an evolution or some sort of regional variant. It'll happen someday. If Bisharp of all Pokemon can get an evolution, so can Maractus. Alright, let's just go past these shark people, even though they're not people at all. And let's shoot that back as we keep on running. Keep it going. Alright, as my ginormous star weapon flies through the screen. And this ladder just randomly here for a star. Yippee. I so needed that. It's still going, look at this. That's too cool. Alright, right to the very end. We do have a little something extra. Let's use an air bullet. Oh god, it's speeding up. Jesus Christ, did you see how fast that wall was moving? Alright, what do we have today? Spear? Yeah, we're going Spear. I am not using Parasol. And now our second go at a Sphere Doomer today. And he's already in his second phase of attacks. Now, come on. Ow. I thought I could damage boost past it. And he's gone. Down it goes. Actually, fun fact. If you suck in the fireballs, you can actually get the fire ability from this. Just in case you lose your ability while fighting it. That'll especially be useful in a certain mode later on. Alright, let us move on to the finish. And what do you think Venomoth's type would be if it did have a regional variant? Make it that bug dragon moth. A moth as a dragon would be absolutely badass. And I have 40 lives. You will never, ever see a game over screen in this game. Both in this and in the Wii original. You will just never see it. Alright, sub-game unlocked. The 40 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the Egg Catcher subgame. Play with friends. And that little downwards attack for the spear weapon, I keep calling it a weapon, ability, is called the Moondrop. The Moondrop, I mean. In case you didn't hear that, I kind of took my head away from the mic for a sec. Now here is where the boss fight will be. And apparently it's a ginormous pearl and a clam for whatever weird reason. Now let's get on here. Now unlike previous stages where there were 3 or 4 energy spheres, now there are 5. And since we had a special stage last time, we're unlikely to see one here. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I only got one of the turtles. I'm bad at targeting, apparently. Oh, like Convergent Evolution and stuff. And hopefully it's better than frickin' Wiglet. Nobody likes Wiglet and Wug Trio. Just doesn't work. Putting a more offensive Pokemon stats on something that's supposed to be more defensive just doesn't work. Despite Wug Trio stats not being defensive in the slightest. Yeah, tell me, try to take a physical attack when you have 35 HP and 50 defense. Fucking just try, you're not going to. Alright, what is it? Alright, it looks like we're in a deep-sea cavern of some sorts. Kinda looks like the water monuments in Minecraft in a way. Even though this was long before that, but still. Now go down here, get a free donut from Dunkin' Donuts. We're all happy today, aren't we? And these, placed spinners or something. Kind of like the fire bars in the Mario platformers. And just go through here. A little faster, a little faster. Come on, there we go. Die by my spear. That looks like there's some sort of a dark city in the background, almost. Hey, and I just realized, like, look at that crab in the foreground. Apparently normal-ass crabs exist in the Kirby world. What would the story be of all previous legendary Pokemon from any generation to Gen 1, from Gen 1 to Gen 9? They could always do a Mewtwo recreation. I know, like, if you know about Hoops and Hip Hop, I don't know if you know that PokeTuber, but he likes to make his own little regional variants and have a bunch of Pokemon discussions and stuff. And his little Pokemon ideas. And for his idea of a future Paradoxmon was, future Mewtwo called Iron Blast that's a Psychic Dark type. Where they try to recreate, well, someone in the very, very far-off future tries to recreate the Mewtwo cloning. However, because of excessive Berserk genes, if you know about that obscure Generation 2 item, that you can get by transferring Mewtwo from the Generation 1 games. And if you don't know what that item does, and I don't blame you if you don't know what it does, it hasn't existed since Gen 2. It raises your Pokemon's attack stat by 2 stages, but in exchange, your Pokemon gets confused. So if you have a Pokemon that's like immune to confusion, with an ability, if this were the case in later generations... Wait a second, why have the... Alright, where's that secret door leading to? Or how do I get to it, I think is a better question. So if you were to do that, you'd have it just straight +2 right off the bat. And that'd be pretty busted. Alright, yeah, there it is. It's a secret door. That's actually pretty easy to miss if you don't know about that. Found that out the hard way on the Wii version. But anyways, because of the excessive amount of Berserk gene, it transformed Mewtwo into Iron Blast, being a Psychic Dark type, which, of all type combos for Psychic, really that one. Psychic Dark sucks. It's one of the worst type combos. And why Malamar is not too good, despite its contrary abilities and stuff. For the purpose of it being, it's got no resistances. You got one immunity to Psychic, and that's your only defensive play, but that's about it. Psychic's a pretty middling type to be immune to, let's be real. But, anyhow. But to piggyback off that, maybe, instead of just recreate... Uh-oh, I missed an energy sphere. Well, time to redo that. I wonder why I missed it. But, enough of that little distraction. Perhaps... Alright, not redoing the Reggies. Don't think that'd be the best idea. Alright, the game clearly wants me to have Spear, so let's do this. I don't really remember. Huh. There are a lot of legendary Pokemon you can think of. The original Dragon, yeah, hopefully that'll finally come to fruition at some point, and it probably will inevitably. I don't know, it'd be taking a lot of thinking to do that one. Good question, however. That's a very thought-provoking question. We should probably save that for a future Pokemon vid. Alright. We don't need those grapes. And this is literally just the underwater version of outrunning a boulder that we were doing in World 2. Actually, I could have gone behind it and allowed it... Actually, I don't think that was a good idea because there's energy spheres here. Alright, do not go fully up here. Wait for it. Okay, good. because there's an energy sphere back here. Now let us keep on going upward. Which that seems like it's pretty decently easy to miss too if you're unaware of those metal blocks. But that's about it. Alright, now it's telling me to pick a side, any side. Go for the one with the enemy on it. Ow. Don't like it. Alright, now here's another item. The longer you run with it, the bigger it gets. And the larger it gets, the more radical its explosion will be. Which is definitely... Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, we gotta go back up and get it. Just shoot your projectile at the very perfect time, dude. Very nice. Alright, as I was saying. You keep holding this, it'll definitely get a little bit larger. You just gotta be careful about not getting hit, especially when you're going after spikes like this dude here. Alright, now we can go. And Kirby will start doing that little running animation because of how big the ow explosion can get, which I think that did some damage to me. Got a free one-up out of it, not like it's needed. I'll keep saying that. Because how generous this game is with giving you lives and stuff. Alright, keep on running before those contract. Got a limited amount of time to do it. Oh no. Go! And now another free energy sphere just for us. How nice. The dankest day, man. Well, we already know how all that was explained. In my sword nuzlocke. Now let's just keep going this way. And this gives us a little safe ground against this eel. And if you notice, that eel can actually have a bit of a vacuum effect, too. But only at very close ranges, it looks like. Alright, we can't do... There's nothing there. Because there could be an energy sphere hidden there. You gotta be careful with that one. Alright, and it still tries to give you more sphere abilities. Maybe if I got two, I could have double the sphere. Nope, you can't. Big sad. Oh my Jesus. I just gotta be careful here. We're almost through this. Almost through this gauntlet of what was meant to be. Just singing too much. I don't know why I'm singing. Just random stuff that's coming to mind. Alright, and here's the final energy sphere. Sphere, sphere, sphere. Who cares? Though I did miss one, and that makes me a little sad. Gotta redo this stage now until I can find it. I thought I could avoid that. Oof. You rude. Whatevs. Thankfully, the game is gracious enough to give me a banana. And we shall end off this stage with incompletion, and it makes me sad. And that's that. Triple swords hits. How did you... Just throw the Master Ball, man. Unless you use that against Eternatus. What shiny was it? Alright, and here is the boss for this world. Stage 5. Nope, I don't like that I didn't get all the energy spheres. We're gonna keep doing this until I find it. Wherever it might be, I do not know. But we shall find it soon enough. The only problem is, even if I do find it, I can't just exit the stage or else I won't save that progress, so... Gotta literally redo the whole thing over again. Very, very annoying. And if I could, you know, move, that'd be real cool. Alright, is there any secrets up here? Doesn't look like it. No shiny Squovid. And that was in the Slumbering Wheel, perhaps you found it? That might be where you got it from. I don't know where you got it from, though. Only you know that, but still. Alright, we need to go to Dunkin' Donuts to replenish some HP. So let's do that. Or Daddy's Donuts, if any of you know that restaurant. Recently opened back up in my city. Haven't had it since middle school. It's awesome. Oh, that was the secret door that I missed. At least I think it was. Did I seriously miss this? How did I miss that? Or was it the one with the 1 life in it? Oh, I did miss this. How did I miss this? Alright then. Alright, it seems I've got to get that before these people fall. Can you get out of my way? Alright, you're supposed to open that. Which gives you the key. So you go in here and nab your energy sphere. Alright, now we got all the energy spheres here. And now we gotta go through the whole stage all over again just because of that little mistake. However, I got a real neat sword out of the deal. Can't get mad at that. Alright, keep it going down, keep it going down. Yeah, that playthrough shiny look. I think we've all had that at some points. That's not the worst thing in the world, to be frank with you. To just have that basic old shiny look. Anyway, speed running. Wait, those are pancakes. It is non-negotiable. We need to eat the pancakes, and I plan on having some after this, even. Give me the pancakes. We need them. And I still have my energy blade underwater, too. However, I believe since Triple Deluxe I'm playing a Robobot, you can actually use that underwater, but then just the slashing animation would play instead of the spinning one. Just keep spinning. Or just keep slashing, just keep slashing, just keep slashing. Until we get to the end so we can take on our boss. Get on in here. And I lost my energy. No. Why must the game be so cruel? And just keep rising through the water, as you've already seen twice before. Alright. Maybe... I don't really know what to talk about. Well, I already have a question of the day, so I can't go asking what's your favorite weapon, so... What should we talk about? I don't know. I thought shit was a really bad shiny, though. And you didn't like it, even though it's a beautiful red color. If it was a rookie, yes. And Shiny Corviknight actually looks kind of rusted a little. Kind of like that about its metallic body. Yeah, get the pizza. You can't go without that. Not like this bomb is really needed. Speed running. A very minuscule explosion. Alright, now it'll actually explode, which I genuinely didn't know that would be real. Oh no, I can't break these now like I really need to. And Kirby... Ah, my jeez. Kirby jumps noticeably far with this, I'm just realizing. Not too far, obviously, but still. Alright, and actually, what I should have showcased before... Had you already gotten the energy spheres, they'll just show up as red stars. You get like a free 5 or 10 star points to your thing. That's all it is. Nothing all that special. That was like the 3rd or 4th one, I think, right? That was the 4th one, I believe. And fun thing, actually, if seaweed is in the foreground, which it isn't in this stage, and you have a sword, spear, or cutter ability, well, just sword and spear, you can actually cut the seaweed. It's a nice little detail. That might have been in a previous stage that I just wasn't paying attention to. No, you don't. No eels today. As, you know, I have a bit of a hatred for eels after that one Splatoon episode. I've still not recovered from that, even though that was months ago. Just keep it moving in here. There's nothing down there. No, getting some shelter. It shows it rusts over time. I like that. That's. Ooh, I almost got sucked up there. All right, end of the stage for us. There we go. Now it's the true ending of our stage. I'm just getting all the energy spheres now because there's some super secret ending you get if you get all of them. It's just a nice little bonus. A little completion bonus, even. Oh no, I got 2 for the first time. I still get 15 of those and a free 1-up. That kind of look like Blade. Alright, energy spheres completed in level 3. The high jump challenge unlocked. The 45 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the high jump challenge. This is a special stage for just 1 player. And now we are on to a special stage for just 1 player. Boss stage 5. Let us see who it is. Well, spoiler alert, I already know who it is. Since I've played the Wii original, and I'll never stop saying that till the very end of this playthrough. Anyways, we got the mech ability, Parasol sucks. The spear ability and the ice ability, I want to use our new boy Mech. Let's get acquainted with this ability, shall we? I wonder how many mines I can put down, even. I know you're referencing Finding Nemo. Who doesn't know that reference? Alright, we got ourselves a little jet punch and attack. Can place some mines. You want bombs? They're yours, my friend, and I'm not going to keep going with that meme. Alright, who cares? We'll just do it as we. About the boss. Actually, there's a boss later in this game that this new ability might be referencing that wasn't in the original. This man right here. Man, he a big boy. And he gets even bigger, believe it or not. This is Fatty Puffer. He is the boss of the Onion Oceans. He'll blow himself up and try to roll over Kirby and friends. And it's actually, his name is actually a reference to another boss in Kirby Superstar and Superstar Ultra by the name of Fatty Whale. Which the wiki even states is a reference. And that's about it, really. Not too much important about this man. He is invincible as he's rolling, though, so you gotta take that into account. Yep, and he's already at half HP. And, yep, he a big boy. Look how big he is. Now, if you float up here, you can completely avoid his attacks. And, look at that. Fatty Puffer uses Hydro Pump. Too bad it missed, because that move has sucky accuracy. Alright, and this is kind of like some Frost Wallace situation over here. Where he'll try to get stalactites, I don't know. Alright, and he does this little attack. Because he's so large, I couldn't get past him with a dash attack like I normally do on most bosses. Now, if I remember correctly, he doesn't cling onto the walls. Weirdly enough, and he's down. Now, this is a bit morbid of a death scene. He's literally dead. Where are his eyes? Anyways, we got the left wing. I still can't. I think that's the right wing, I guess. Depending on which direction you look at that from, that's the right wing. Or Icicle Shards, that's another one. Actually, more Icicle Crash is more accurate, I'd argue. And that is level 3, everybody. The Onion Oceans. Now, we are not done just yet. We still got a few special stages to do. And now, Kirby and friends, or just Kirby himself, have fought Fatty Puffer and recovered the Lore Starcutter's right wing. Welcome back, Kirby. With the left wing, oh, fuck you. Back in place, the wings are finally complete. It's finally looking like a real Starcutter again. What does a normal Starcutter look like? This is the only one I've ever seen. If we can find those last 2 parts, the lore will be flying again in no time. Keep at it, Kirby. I believe in you. Believe, man. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe. Okay. I'm done. Now why don't we see what we've unlocked? And our next ability room. Yep, Excalibur. Alright, and here are our weapons. I keep saying weapons. Our items. Our items. Abilities. I don't think I'll ever get that right, will I? Nah, I believe. And our little dummy over here. He's not going to stand much of a chance. Blow him away. Alright, but that's all of what we unlocked in here, so I'm not going to waste too much time in there. Alright, and there's only 3 other doors that we will get later on in the game. And now, what is the sub-game that we unlocked? The egg one, whatever this is. Apparently some of these sub-games, I'm not entirely sure which ones, were in Kirby 64. Yep, Excalibur. Alright, press A to open Kirby's mouth nice and wide. Both eggs and bombs will be tossed your way. Try to catch as many eggs as you can. Don't eat the bombs. No shit, dude. And boy, this episode's gonna be full of bomb memes, isn't it? Don't worry, we'll play that game if you know what I'm talking about very soon in the future. Eat the eggs, Kirb. Don't eat the bombs. How they just bounce off him. That's funny. Oh my jeez. No, we missed an egg. Eat the eggs, man. Eggs are tasty. It's Easter for Kirby right now. I love how quickly he opens his mouth and then guards. I missed 1 egg. Frick. He's not weak to either of those. Those are both neutral. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Those hatched in Kirby's mouth? Also, we had 29 eggs. Why are there only like 8 or 9 chicks? Kirby, what did you do, man? What, is that a bad ending of some sort if you don't get all the eggs? He just eats most of the freaking chicks? God damn, son. That's metal. No, shit, I almost want to know that now. Another time. But anyways, actually, that needs to be unlocked. Now let us see what challenges we've unlocked, which I believe we've gotten 2. I'm mad at whoever made that, not me. I'm just pointing it out. Alright, anyways. Alright, whip challenge. Launch the whip with just the right timing to pull distant score coins to you. Let us do this. Kirby and Jones. Alright, yeah, we know how to use the whip ability. A bit metal, I don't know, to hatch in his mouth. I guess he eats the eggshells, that's what's metal about it? I don't know. Don't know my thought process, not too much. Not too enough, not nothing. Alright, and once we use the aerial attack, that's not what I... Yeah, blasted. I don't remember how to use that upward whip attack. Wait, that's how. That's right, okay. I forgot about that. The power of whipping your foes. Y'all have been punished real bad. Kinda liking the level design over here. It's definitely tailor-made for the ability. Yes, I did it right this time. The ability. Oh, by metal? Like really badass or something. Like, say your blood's made out of lava or something. Something like that. That sounds pretty metal. Yeah, we've only got a minute. I'm not running all the way over there for that. Fuck it. Wait a minute. I wasn't supposed to do that. The frickin' coin is still falling. You're supposed to lash onto it, but I did that wrong, and I only have a minute left. Isn't that fun? Alright, crash into me. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Get out of here. Get. We're on a race against time. Ben 10 race against time, or Kirby race against time. See in your local theaters now. Oh my jeez, I damage boosted through that. This is hectic. No, I missed the golden coin. No, you don't know. Ah, my God. Frick you, dude. You know, whatever, we're done. That's at least a silver rank. I don't want to just settle for that, though, and it makes me sad. Did I effing get a bronze rank? Fuck off. Well, that's what I get for getting hit twice. Anyways. Alright, high jump challenge. Your post-jump maneuvering is critical. React quickly and shoot for the stars. Always shoot for the stars, everybody. It's a nice lesson to learn. Alright, you can maneuver during a high jump by pressing left or right. You can even perform a high jump in midair. A rocket jump, yeah, okay, cool. High jump's probably one of the more abilities, but it was introduced in Dreamland 3, so I don't know. Maybe I should play Dreamland 3 on this channel thanks to Switch Online subscriptions. Maybe I should do that. Anyone want to see that? I still want to do Star Allies. I still want to do some other stuff, but whatever. Alright, I'm just floating up there. Jumping high in the sky. No, 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 no. We're not letting that happen. We're just doing this the old-fashioned way. Thanks, game, you fuck. That's garbage. That's I'm not believing that again. Let me get my golden coins. I want my free golden coins. They're mine. Alright, this thing might be tricking me with different doors out here. Come on! Shit on a cracker. And I've only got a minute left. Ain't that funny? You bastard! Do you see that? Do you see how fast it's moving? Okay, fuck it. Screw it. Screw it. I don't care anymore. Get out of here. John. Because John kept making jokes about it. Ow. Come on. Let me go. Screw it. I don't care. Oh my god. Dang. I'm supposed to turn that? Come on, move. Jesus Christ, move it, mate. These stupid Bronto birds. In the way. I've got no time left. Oh my god. This is why I hate high jump. I hate this thing. It might be one of my least favorite abilities now. This is so annoying to control. Don't remember this being so annoying. Alright, restarting. Fuck it. Retrying. Let's do that again because... Jesus Christ. Alright. It'll happen soon enough. Technically, Metal Sonic's already in the game as a Metal Sonic. If you... The metal coating, I mean. With the metal block. Okay, how... Alright, you are supposed to do a double jump in there. Even though the way it controls makes you kind of think you can't do that. And just hover my way up. Nope, I'm not trusting that this time. I learn from my mistakes, people. You always learn from your mistakes. And I get some free coins out of the deal. Look at that, already 10,000 points. Wow, that was so fucking hard. That was so fucking hard. Jesus Christ, how did I do that first try now? When before I had so much trouble doing it. Whatever, let's just get a move on. There we go, I got a more hang of this. I'm just bad at controlling things, people. That's all, nothing to fear. Alright, we got a minute left, but we're far farther in the stage now. So I'm not complaining nearly as much. I don't hate this weapon, I'm just I keep calling it a weapon. I don't hate this ability, I'm just being a rude dude. Don't be a rude dude, people. Let me go that way. In this way. Down here. Down here. Ow. Frick, I was avoiding getting hit this whole time. No, not 30 seconds left. That won't squish me, right? Okay, good. Oh, we're almost done. Whew! And anything else? Ah, frick. You know what? I don't care. I'm not doing that. I think I already got gold rank anyways from how many points I got there and I only got hit once. Are you serious? What was I supposed to... Oh, fuck you. Whatever. We're done. That's that. Yeah, the Miltank thing. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna be a bigger adversary for Mr. Mikey than Miltank. Just like for me, there's gonna be no bigger nemesis for me than Dripplum. Fuck Dripplum. But still. But Drowsy will probably be second. Alright, and here's our 4th level. The White Wafers. In which we shall do that in episode 4. Anyhows, thank you everybody for watching this edition of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Not Treble Deluxe or Planet Robobot, as I said in the intro. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow it. One of the videos you see on screen right now. And that bell button for more. Special thank you to both Aaron and Claude for joining me once again in this fine episode of a retread of an old favorite of mine. Anyways, in the next episode, we shall take on the White Wafers. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time. Bye.